What's up guys, this is Gursh One and welcome to Slylisto. Today we're going to be talking about what you should write in a college essay application. Let's get to it. First tip is to write about what you can provide for the college. The college knows that it can provide you with a great education. Now you have to explain to them that you are going to be a leader inside the college. You're going to organize events, start clubs, and just seek out to give the college a better name. Tip number 2 kind of goes with tip number 1, and that is that you want to tell the college that you are going to be an important alumni. That is your goal. Tip number 3 is you have to write with intelligence. That means don't use too many adverbs to explain things. Don't say I really want to get into something. Just say I want to get into. There's no need for the really. Structure your essay the right way. Remember, hook, thesis, body paragraph, and conclusion. And most importantly, have somebody proofread your work. As many people as you can, because that's going to help out a lot. Tip number 4 is give yourself time to write the essay. It doesn't matter if you're the type of person that works well under pressure. You have to give yourself as much time for other people to proofread your essay and for you to give yourself some time to think about what you want to add into the essays just in case you want to revise later on. Tip number 5 is to make sure to write with flow. You want to transition what you're talking about really smooth. Make sure that if you're talking about your extracurricular activity, it somehow ties into whatever subject you're talking about next. Tip number 6 is try to be entertaining. Throw in a joke in there. If you could make your reader laugh, you did great. Just make sure to remember that little goes a long way in this subject, and don't be vulgar. Nobody likes that. Tip number 7 is if you have something negative about your academic career, for instance, your GPA is low or something like that, don't include it. They're gonna see it at some point. But if you can stand out from the crowd and show them that you have great personality in your essay, they might overlook that. Remember, excuses are never good, so don't include that in an essay. Tip number 8 is make sure to tie in any extracurricular activities with the subject matter you're applying for. For instance, if you want to be a computer science major, make sure to list all the hobbies, jobs, or volunteer work that you did that ties into computer science. If you don't have an extracurricular activity that ties into that, you could always talk about the skills or knowledge that you learned from that subject that you can tie into computer science. For instance, if you were an athlete in high school, let's say you were a basketball player, you can somehow tell them that you learned how to transfer the knowledge of commitment to practice over to computer science or programming or whatever it may be. And finally, the last tip is my advice as to how you can start your essay, because that was the hardest part for me. The best way to start an essay is tell a story. It doesn't have to be unique and it doesn't have to be mind-blowing. It just has to be your own. Make it your own story. And those were my tips. I hope they helped you out on writing your own personal statement or essay. Comment down below if you have any other tips you want to give out. Remember, we have to help out our fellow men and women, so comment down below. If you like this video, be sure to click on over here, which is going to take you to another Slylisto academic video that's going to help you out. Or you can click right over here, which is going to take you to a random Slylisto video. We do tons of awesome stuff, and it would really help if you can share this video with your friends that are struggling to write their own personal essay. This was Gursh One with Slylisto signing out.